When people ask how I was able to make over 20K in 4 months while wedding planning, while working full time at the time, and while going through some pretty damn awful things in life, I have to tell them the truth. I tell them that I was willing to do things that most people aren't willing to do. And I'm gonna put it down to exact, weird, strange things that feel kind of cringe, but they worked because I was able to make money and I've never looked back. I want this for you guys too. So I'm gonna break down exactly what I did. You decide if you're willing to do them too, but just know this is what made me a lot of money with digital products. Let's get into it. Hi friends, I'm Rochelle. I'm a 6-figure digital product seller and coach who teaches people like you how to start and grow their own digital product businesses online with the help of AI. Now, if you're ready to break out of your comfort zone, and honestly, that is what you need to be willing to do if you want to see results super quickly. And these things at the time I felt uncomfortable doing. Like, I did not love them. I'm an introvert. I don't love being on camera. I don't love talking to people. I don't love my boss at the time. I no longer have a boss thanks to digital products, but I didn't love the idea of them being able to find me on social media and know exactly what I was doing. And so I was so nervous for this journey. In fact, drop me a comment down below if you're feeling this way or you know exactly what I mean. And before I get into these things that really shifted everything for me and my digital product business, I want you to know that so much of this is about mindset, which is why I created a free wins tracker. It's made in Notion. It's literally going to turn you into the CEO you always wanted to be. It's going to help reshift your mindset. It's going to help you shift your energy, and it's going to help you start finally making progress. So grab that for free down below. And now let me tell you about the weird and cringe things I did to make 20K online selling digital products in just a few months. Okay, first thing, which might just be one of the cringiest things, and I still do this. I posted on social media, even when I was getting no views, no likes. I had zero shame, okay? And the way I saw it at the time, even though it was cringe, because I had no followers and I wasn't getting any views, then no one was really seeing it anyway. And that is how I always said to myself in my mind, like, okay, if this gets 0 views, the only one that knows about it is you. If this gets 100 views on TikTok, the only person that knows about it is you. But you know what I did? I kept showing up, even when I felt invisible and even when I thought my posts weren't taking off, right? So let me tell you why I did this. I did this to build muscle. I did this to get in the reps. This is what the gurus say, the reps. I think Alex Hormozi or Layla Hormozi says this a lot. And it's so true. If you can keep showing up even when it's not working, okay, and that is when it's the hardest bit. That is when it's the hardest. Showing up when it's not working. You almost turn yourself into this person that stays consistent. So as soon as it starts working, being consistent is not a new habit or not a new behavior for you. I was showing up then, of course I'm going to keep showing up now, and that is what really built momentum, okay? So a lot of you are thinking, I'll be consistent when I'm successful. No, you need to be consistent in order to be successful, which means you just need to take the L. If you're getting 0 views, just embrace it. Take the L, experiment, and keep going, okay? Because it will pay off. There's kind of no way it doesn't pay off if you keep trying. Okay, number 2, because I know you're sitting here thinking, oh, she's saying keep posting, but I just can't do it. It's cringe. And that's because you don't want anyone to see you trying. You don't want anyone to see you trying and failing. And I was exactly the same, which is why I blocked everyone. I blocked my family. I even blocked my mum, bless her, and we are like this. I blocked everyone. And you know why? Because I just wanted to block out the noise. And it goes back to what I was saying before. If I'm failing and I'm the only one that can see it, then I'm okay with that. What I don't want to be doing is failing and let everybody else see it, especially in the early stages when no one really believes in what you're building. No one really understands what you're doing. And when they see your videos and they're asking you about it, not only is it putting more pressure on you and you're feeling embarrassed and therefore doesn't want to post anymore, but it's also messing up the algorithm, because guess what? Your content isn't for your friends and your family. It's for your customers. It's for the people that are going to buy from you. And so it worked for me to just block everyone for ages. I blocked everyone for ages. I think I've only recently unblocked a few like distant cousins. But if you need to do it, do it. Don't feel guilty. This is about you and only you. Okay, so number 3, I kept posting even when people did find me. There were only so many people that I could proactively block, right? Some people still did find my account. And I remember the first day, somebody that I used to go to school with, like, called them a friend, they were just an acquaintance, literally saw me in the street and was like, oh, I've seen your little TikToks that you're doing. And I was like, oh, have you? I haven't seen you like any. And she was taken back and she was looking at me and I was looking at her and we were doing that face off. You know that meme where they're like, face off, because you've clearly seen my content and you haven't supported my content. And by the way, be prepared for this, okay? Your friends and your family might not support your content right away, and that's okay. Your content isn't for them. But if you do get discovered like I did, if you get discovered, you can't stop posting because somebody else has seen you. That means all those days that you were getting 0 views and still turning up anyway have gone to waste. And you are not here to impress any friends or impress any family members. You are here to build a business that you know is going to give you generational income. It's going to actually free you from this trapped feeling that you feel right now, okay? So even if you are found out like I was, just keep posting. Even if people aren't supporting, just keep posting. And this isn't just on social media, by the way, guys. Just keep talking about your business, whether you're doing it on Pinterest, whether you're doing it on YouTube, wherever you're doing it. Just keep talking about your business. Don't feel shy. Don't stop because somebody else finds you. Because again, this is where your momentum really starts. I don't want to stop your momentum just for a hater that you're not bothered about anyway. Okay, the final cringy thing, and this might be the cringiest. I went live relentlessly on TikTok. Like, there was a time when I was just TikToking on live every single day. And that, if you don't know, I started doing my marketing on TikTok when I first started. I now do it all on YouTube. But at that time, that was how I was seeing sales and seeing the most amount of success through lives. And I think lives still work. That's why I do lives on YouTube as well, more so for educational though rather than sales. But like, I was so nervous to go live. I'm so introverted. My first few lives I was just sitting there, like it was just me and nobody was coming in. And then as soon as people did come in, I was like, oh my god, someone's in my live, and I literally scared them off. And so there was a bit of that for a while, and again I just kept showing up. And then people started to find me, come back to my lives. And at first it was so fun. Like, I actually enjoyed my lives, even as an introvert. I enjoyed my lives. I enjoyed all of the new community and like almost friends that I was making on live. But then I realized, like, this is just another job. Me having to get dressed and turn up to these lives are another job that I don't want to do, okay? And so even though that was cringy and even though it worked for me, the burnout that I experienced through lives was one of the main reasons I came to YouTube. This is when I found a way more sustainable way of doing my marketing. This is the way I found to grow community without having to actually sacrifice myself. And so if this is speaking to you as someone that wants to grow their personal brand as an introvert, get more confident on camera without burning out or without trying to be extroverted, you're going to want to watch this video about how to grow a personal brand as an introvert. You're going to love it. It's going to give you the same perspective and tools for success that I have, and I've been able to grow a beautiful community. Thank you so much. As somebody that actually hates talking to people, can you believe it? I'll see you in the next one. Bye.